Uber drivers. It's about like I know they go through some things, and I got to give it up to them. And there's a lot of like, and it's morally like it's morally looked it up. I looked it up. It's morally women that do this too. Yeah, it is. And I got one here, and she does not want to be seen due to her job, and obviously I'm gonna ask her some questions. And I want her to, give her two cent on that, because have to give it up to them Uber drivers, man. To just, the stuff that's going on as far as like the pandemic, and they still riding people around, and they have to do that, and I mean all day long, and then they got people coming in there drunk and all that, and it's bad, and I have to give it up to them. Men and women, everybody that's doing it. I have to give it up to all of them, because it's just, for them to do this job is just incredible. Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. So right now I got a special guest on. I got an Uber driver here, a female right now, that's going to tell you and everybody how this Uber stuff is. So how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, it's excellent. I appreciate you getting online and telling me about this Uber stuff, man. Like I'm gonna let you get the floor. Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. I appreciate you coming, and just tell the world, like, I got top 3. So just give me like one of the worst things that's ever happened to you on this Uber stuff.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've been doing like rideshare for 3 years, so I've given a lot of rides. But I would say, I've only had one girl throw up on my car, thank God, and it wasn't that bad. But I would say probably like the worst one that's ever happened to me, or just maybe just kind of awkward, was when a young man was fingering a young woman in the back of my car. Okay. This young woman happened to actually leave her phone in my car after the ride. And so the next day, I had to return her cell phone to her. And you can tell that she was a little bit embarrassed, because she knew that I knew what they were doing in the back of my car. Yeah. And the funniest thing was, it was only a 7-minute ride. It's like they couldn't
wait.
Couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just probably like, I don't know, just kind of the
anything
most
like that, drugs, anything like that, or any
weapons? I find drugs all the time. I found a whole container of marijuana before.
Yeah.
Cocaine. I mean, yeah, drugs, marijuana usually, blunts, old roaches, or whatever. People come in smelling like weed, so yeah. Definitely alcohol, bottles all the time.
You get any cuckoos? Any like, I don't think this is gonna work.
I did have a cuckoo one time. A cuckoo. I don't know what was wrong with him. He just kept saying weird things like, his mom was gonna be mad, and he owed me a big tip, and his mom was gonna be mad, and he kept asking me what sports I played, and I told him I like softball, and he was just off his rocker for sure.
I mean, I appreciate you getting this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have to give it up to the Uber drivers, like, to get in the car with somebody you don't even know and just take them somewhere, and just to be on the safe side of all this pandemic and all that. And it's just a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. You're like right now. You after this, you about to get back on the road, and I mean, how's the sleeping hours? Like, I know it depends on what is your hours and stuff like that. Do you make your own hours, or?
I make my own hours. I try to tailor them towards the time that I'm going to be making the most money, which is usually in the evening. So. Right. I've had my fair share of people that have rode in my cars. Yeah. Because I wear and tear on your vehicle too. Got to keep getting new vehicles every 90,000 miles.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I have to give it up.
Yeah, I mean, but you make really good money. But, I haven't had any really scary experiences, like, praise God. But I've talked.
Do you have your car? I don't mean to cut you off, but this is another reason why I'm doing this video. Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. These Uber drivers, they be around, and I'm about to ask you this so everybody would know. Because everybody else got their little in cabs, go to them cabs and stuff like that. They have it where they got it blocked out where, like, through the COVID, like, so is yours blocked out? Like, if somebody came in there right now, just had COVID, you wouldn't even know. They got their mask on, but you don't have nothing that's blocking off no other emergency cut off window right there. Nothing. You just there with them. If they come on with a knife or anything, you just weapons. It don't matter. Like you, that's why. Go ahead, give me that. I got it.
I mean, I don't. I put my safety in God's hands, and I've been pretty safe.
There it
No
is.
one's really ever given me any trouble. I know a lot of Uber drivers that really go to the extreme to make their car safer for them. I mean, you wouldn't be able to use that vehicle outside of Ubering because they have it's all blocked off and plastic around their body and around their seat. And,
it's just
very, very extreme with it. But I mean, more power to them, to each their own. For me, I like wearing my mask. I try to make limited contact with people. As far as I speaking to them a lot, or I don't let them sit in my front seat. But I haven't had the COVID. I haven't got any issues with the